Floss Tube.
Hi, Floss Tube.
I'm Memory.
And I'm Amy.
Welcome to the current Stitchuation number
30.
30. We're winging it today.
Happy 2020.
Happy 2020. Happy New Year. We're back from vacation. We've been back for a couple days.
But we're going to go back.
We're going to go back. February 1st, we're headed back out.
It's nice to come back from vacation knowing that you're going to go back on another vacation in 30 days.
How about that?
Oh, I almost fell off the box. So, we don't have a stool yet, but I sit on a box. Otherwise, she pushes me off the stool.
My butt's too big. We hope everybody had a good holiday. We had a nice trip. It rained a lot, but we made the best of it because that's what you do.
Yep. It didn't rain. It just rained at one port, really. It rained in Freeport.
It rained in both.
No, but see, it only rained in Nassau when we were eating, really.
And shopping, so it didn't really matter. We still got to enjoy the beach that day.
It was good.
So that's good. Came home, got all the Christmas stuff down, and thought we'd come at you with a video. While we were gone, we got some new subscribers, so thank you, everybody, for joining. So we're winging it. I don't think we had any finishes other than what you're going to show later for new stuff.
We always start with new starts.
Okay, new starts. I don't know. We're winging it.
We're winging it.
We're totally winging it. All right, new starts. I did have some.
You have a new start?
I have 2 new starts, actually.
What?
I know. Believe it or not, we didn't stitch it.
We did not stitch one X on the stitch the whole time.
No, well, we had
a little chaotic.
We had the children with us, so we did a lot more of family type things, and
when we were by the pool, we read,
watching the shows and everything. So, but before Christmas, I got a package in the mail. So, what kind of piggybacks? From my friend Tara. Thank you, Tara. Hi, Tara. She sent me. Let's see if I have a cover in here. I'm working on it. We really are winging it today. She sent me a chart for Christmas. Oh, the lighting's right there. He is. He's freaking adorable. I think he might be Russian.
I'm pretty sure it's Russian.
Everything was in a different language. It was a full kit. It came with all the anchor flosses, which was really neat. I kind of like the way they're organized, and I'm enjoying them. It did come with white Ada, but I substituted it out for my little gray polka dots. And I started this before we left, so I worked on his face so you can see him. I think he's going to be really cute on this fabric when I get more colors of him in. I like him. So I started that before we left. That was, what, like 2 days maybe?
Actually, you have 3 starts.
Do I have 3?
Your mom's.
Oh, yeah, I got 3. How about that? Then I'll be done. Since it kind of all piggybacks, also in my package was this cute little project envelope. So I have the package she sent me. It was a set. See? Isn't that adorbs? I know, right? So cute. So I'll put it in there so I can think of Tara when I stitch it. But, so I worked on that. Oh, let's just talk about for a second though. It's like the world's largest chart. What, y'all? It's humongous. You should see me trying to stitch that because I can't really scan it into the iPad because it is literally huge. But I don't need my glasses to see it. It's not bad. I like it. I'm making a mess.
As you're smacking your gum.
I know. I'm sorry. When we're dieting, that's what chew gum a lot.
Yep.
The other thing. Oh no, I did that too. I saw this on somebody's Floss too before I left. I don't know. The Scarlet House. She feeds them well.
Angle.
So I ordered this from Beach Cottage Stitchers because I'm going to stitch it for my mom for Mother's Day. I don't think she watches our videos. I am not using really any of the called for colors. What we did was we sat down last weekend, or one day this week, and Amy helped me convert to what we had. This is 18 count Dust Bunny from Kitten Stitcher. We bought it at Market last year, and I started her when we got back. So I've converted her pretty close. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Oh, we're pretty good. We pulled out the color chart and we made her. So I'm going to work on her for, because my mother loves birds. So So I will be making that probably into a pillow, I think is what we talked about. So I started that when we got back. And look, y'all, I made this bag. Did I show the old lady bag?
Yeah, you said it reminds you of your mother.
Yeah. I said I put my mother's stitch in here because it's old. Don't say that. What if she watches? Now I'm in
now
trouble.
she's done seen her Mother's Day.
Well, now I'm in trouble. I also started, and I don't remember if I showed this or not because we've been in a vacay hole. Did I? Maybe. I got the Stitchy Mommy temperature tree. And before we left for vacation, I did the tree trunk.
Did you do any of the colors on it yet?
Not yet. I'm going to do it today. This is a piece of 14 count that we had just in stash. And
that we would probably never use for anything
that I'd never
really.
used. And I really wanted the tree to kind of be a little bit bigger than some of the other that I've seen because a lot of people are doing it on 40. So I just have the tree and the first branch. So today I'll start stitching here. And it's going to be kind of neat because this week we've had 50s and we've had...
Yeah, it's been up and down
high
all week.
60s. And we've had... so I'm using AccuWeather.com for the daily temperature. And I've got it written down on a calendar. So my plan is every Sunday to do the leaves. Yeah, the highs for the day. But yeah, our weather here is like that. So
it's been up and down all week. It's been crazy.
Yeah, so I think even like right when we got back, there was like one day in the 70s, but it was still, we got back like the 31st. So I started that, and I'll work on that today. And then I started Henry. So we're doing
reach!
Don't fall off the box. For full coverage fanatics, our 20,000 stitches in 2020. You're good. Here's our chart. I'm doing Henry. Amy's doing Ann. So we plan to mark like by the thousands at the
end of every month.
The end of every month. So I started Henry. I am in Blue Hell.
You've done a lot though, but it's all like two colors.
Everything that's left on this page is two colors. It alternates between 823 and 939, which are just two colors of blue. So I've just been...
Compared to what I've done, that's a lot.
What did I tell you last night? It was like 2,700 stitches, I think.
And I've only done like 1,800.
Yeah, but it's like literally I started it January 1st, other than this part, and then I did the words because that was the only other color on the screen. And I mean on the page. So then the rest of it literally is just alternating back.
Of course, and memory stitches a lot faster than I do. I mean, she just pumps through stuff, and I like to take my time. And I get distracted with the TV a lot.
Yeah, you do. We watched Dracula.
Oh my God, it's so good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. What was the other thing we was watching?
We watched Virgin River.
Yeah, that was really
that
good
was
too.
Pretty good. That's a good wholesome show for the people
really
who don't
is.
want. There's not a lot of bad stuff. That's a good wholesome show.
Yeah.
But it was very entertaining for us non-wholesome people. Kept our interest. And then we started the second season of You.
Yeah. We finished it though, didn't we?
But all the new shows are out. So like we spent the week watching 600 Pound Life and all those
1,000 Pound Sisters.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
And what was that other one? It hasn't started yet.
Hasn't started yet.
I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah. So what about you? When did you start?
I only have one start. And of course it's Anne. We'll put pictures in, by the way, of what Anne and Henry look like if you don't know. I'm sure you've seen Henry. I don't know if you guys have seen Anne. But that's all I've gotten done. Oh, by the way, Tara sent me this. It's penguins.
Oh, yeah, I forgot mine was owls. She sent them too. See?
Mine's better.
It's not.
It is because it's penguins.
There's an owl. See?
Mine's better. Because it has a penguin, see? Penguin. So, that's all I've gotten.
It's a lot, though.
It's a lot of confetti up in here, but here it's like, oh, sorry. Here is like a good chunk of water. Water. Oh my God.
What?
Why couldn't the pirates play cards?
Why couldn't the pirates play cards?
Because the captain was standing on the deck. I forgot to say that during our cruise. Oh, Dodo in here. I'm just missing one color we gotta go get. But other than that, this is like the top of the, oh, sorry. This is the top of the page, and then that's like the very bottom of the page.
Because it's a circle.
Yeah, it's a circle.
Yeah.
So I had to start literally in the middle of the page. Like this is like 179 or 169. So it was, memory had to find me the center.
So here's something fun. Have you ever tried to stitch and share your floss box? So like when I do a Haid, I pull all the flosses for that Haid and put it in a floss box, and I keep the box with the project, so I have all the floss for that project. Well, what we decided to do for Henry and Ann, because they were very similar, we just made one box. Biggest test of our marriage, I'm telling y'all. Biggest test.
She does not do it right.
She's like, why did you put this back like that? Why is this here? Why
and she snips things off. Who does that?
What do you mean snips things off?
You even said.
Hold on, the child is calling. Can we pause?
Hang on.
Did I mess it up?
I just had it on pause.
Oh, sorry. We had to take 5. Child was calling. All right, Ann. We're sharing a floss box. That's where we were. Anybody else ever done that? Because...
Anyways, I was talking about how you snip.
I thought you'd forget about that. How I snip what?
The floss. I just needed a little piece. I just needed one. I just needed one stitch.
So what I did was I took the 6 strands and I pulled one little piece.
Who does this?
Snipped it and then spread it back.
Who does this?
I only needed 2 stitches.
I don't care.
We might have to get separate floss boxes.
I mean, seriously, who does this? You have issues.
I've never had to share my floss before.
Woman.
And she'll pull one out and she'll just set it down and she's like, you fix that mess. You just fix that mess.
That's exactly right.
Anyway.
That's how we roll. Alright, that was my only
We'll
start.
see how long that lasts before we have separate flosses.
Sorry for the sniffling. I caught a cold on the cruise.
What else do you work on? Whips.
Whip it. Oh. I only have one whip. But
Have you worked on it since we've been back?
I worked on it since the last video. Because I finished the page.
Oh, yeah.
Crescent Crow. I finally did a page finish. So I'm all the way up to the top. What is this, page 2? Page 3?
Page 2, I think.
So that's where I'm at. Well, bad. Anyways, you really can't see it. There it goes. So I told Memory what I want to do is probably work on it through March and then pull out the beach one again in April. So I'll work on the beach one during the summer and then work on that one like during the fall, winter. That way I can try and get something done this year. Hopefully the beach one first.
What was your goal for the year? You said you made a goal.
Yeah, my goal is to get at least a Haid done. I have now 3. Well, Ann's not going to get done, I can assure you that. I mean, she's 120-some.
Do you know why I didn't make a New Year's resolution?
Why didn't you make a New Year's resolution?
Because I don't have 20/20 vision.
You're so stupid. This is true because you wear contacts.
Right? See? So that's your goal for one Haid?
Yeah, I need to try and get a Haid done or get it done as close as possible. If I'm close to getting the finish done, then I will continue working on whatever I'm working on to get it done.
So before we left, I ordered the bead pack for Snow Queen. So that's my goal for the year is I really want to finish Snow Queen.
Yeah.
So when the bead pack comes in from Witch-O, then I'll put her back on the scroll. I think Winter Quaker's on the scroll now.
It is.
But I'll put her back and I'll tackle that front and back chart that gives me headache. But I mean, the whole part of the reindeer and everything is done. I just have to put the beads on. So that's going to be my goal, is to finish her by the end of the year. We shall see. We shall see.
Finishes?
Go for it.
You don't have any finishes?
I don't have any finishes. The only other thing I had to show is in my bag from Tara. I also got this bag.
My pink one is still better.
Your penis there. And this one's out because this was what I took on the cruise, but didn't touch it. So it will stay in here for the next cruise.
In 30 days.
In 30 days.
Well,
Less than that.
It was like 28 probably now.
Yeah.
So next we'll do finishes, but it's kind of going to coincide with shop update too at the same time, I guess.
Yeah, because they're all new ones for the shop.
So hey, that means less editing I really need to do. So
Yep.
let's do this. So currently in the shop we have.
Did you tell the people you went back to primarily Etsy?
No, I did not.
Because
Memory said just now that we went back to Etsy.
Yeah, because more people seem to like the format of Etsy, and that's where they go, and it's a lot easier to do PDFs through Etsy. So if you go to the website now, it just redirects you to Etsy. So if you're doing that and you get that, because when you'll see these, you might want to go get one because they're so cute.
Okay. So Memory actually stitched this up like right before we left, and then I just finished it when we got back, actually, from our cruise. It's called Beauty in the Beach. So here she is in her glory, Miss Flamingo. And I think we just got this on clearance somewhere.
Yeah, we picked it up somewhere. Hobby Lobby, somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a simple little frame. Simple. So she's up in the store currently.
Yeah, she was so much fun. These colors are just so fun.
Yeah, there's actually 2 colors in the beach. You might not be able to see it. Well, yeah, you can. You might be able to. But just to get some sort of definition. So
she's all DMC, but she was so fun.
Yeah, she's all DMC.
Yeah, she only took me like 2 or 3 days. I loved her. I just loved her.
This one you guys have seen, but it's currently in the store as of when we got back from vacation. It's Coffee is My Valentine, so it's currently in the store. Also, I had a request to do Tea is My Valentine, so I just kind of revamped it and did tea instead of coffee. We're not going to stitch the one that says Tea is My Valentine, but it's up in the store now for PDF and hard copy, so it's up there now. So that's in the store. This one I stitched. It's a new anchor. I stitched this right before we left, and I finished it when we got back. So it's our new anchor in the series.
You can't really tell, but the hat is stitched in etoile.
Etoile, yeah.
So he's very sparkly.
Yeah, you can't really tell. But yeah. So that's up in the shop. So there's 3 that are not up in the shop, but they'll be up there this week. We'll start with these 2. There's 2 that we submitted to everything. No, just cross stitch, but they were not accepted. So we went ahead and just stitched them up so we can put them up in our shop. First one is the Flamingo Memory with her new stitching.
I made that pillow, y'all.
With her new skills.
I did that.
Made it into a pillow with a cute little backing on the back. So it will be up in the shop this week sometime.
Yeah.
Whenever I get a chance to.
Cute.
This one is probably like one of my new favorites.
American Beacon.
American Beacon. Vintage American.
Vintage American Beacon.
It's just a new. Well, actually, we haven't done a lighthouse yet. I think we're going to start a series of lighthouses because we had a suggestion on another one. So it's very.
The colors are very muted. It's
very
pretty.
muted, yeah. And I think it was weeks or.
It's like old blue paint and
yeah, they're very
vintage Valentine or something.
Yeah.
Very muted.
So, and it's just like on a piece of. Here, I'll turn it sideways so you can see. Which is the way it's actually supposed to go.
Yeah, it was a sign we found.
Yeah, it says something about beach or
Beach
something.
one,
I don't know. It was on clearance also, I think at the Hobby Lob. But we just made it go this way, which I gotta change the hangings on the back. But just simple, but it's adorbs. I freaking love it. And then our pride and joy, which we need to send to Leslie at Under the Sea. This is Seascape. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. For some reason, our measurements were off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, by the way, this was also done on Under the Sea.
It's the same fabric we used.
Yeah, we just
Underwater
used,
Vista.
Underwater Vista. So, This is seascape. So you see the sunken ship. Did we showed this finish, right? You see the sunken ship and the coral and the kraken, the little fish. And then we just finished it in like a little sunken in plaque thing.
I know there was a sign that we found at Hobby Lobby. It says something about mermaids or something. I don't know.
No, this was a fishing one, I think.
Oh, yeah, we just covered it up.
Yeah, we just do what we gotta do. And I just put some like netting and roping, make it more look like a sea. So, but yeah, so these will all be up in the shop sometime this week. I love this piece.
I like the kraken. He was fun to stitch.
So those are our finishes for the week, and they'll be up in the shop sometime. Sometime this week. I don't know when, but we'll get them up there. What?
Sometime this week.
Yeah, I just don't remember.
I felt like I hadn't said anything in a while. I don't want the people to forget about me.
Well, you're usually the one that has verbal diarrhea. So,
sniffing all the floss, all of them. You're gonna, all of them. Wait till I get the black out. 310 going down.
I'll get my own black, if that's the case. Because I have like a lot of black. I have like 27,000 stitches of black in mine. So these are not quite finished. I gotta do one more layer of resin, which I'll probably do tomorrow. The kids aren't gonna be home tomorrow night. They're going to, so I'll probably work on it tomorrow. So these are adorable. So doing these for Valentine's Day, they're like little hearts with gems. Just something simple, cute. And then I'm gonna put some of these up. This is only 2 of the. My bad. This is only 2 of the 6 versions, but they're St. Patrick's Days. But they'll be up in the shop sometime this week.
There's a sale in the shop too, right?
Yes. Through the end of the month. Because 2020. So it'll be 20% off.
Is there a code or is just...
It's already set up.
There you go.
Everything's already marked down.
So go spend your Christmas money.
And next year it'll be 21% because it'll be 2021.
Oh, that's a weird number.
Actually, I don't think you can do 21%.
There'll probably be one. Anything else?
That's
So
all.
it's giveaway time. Because we're video number 3.
Cody.
So if you're new, we give away...
Did you say 3?
Video, yeah, 30. So if you're new, we do a giveaway every 5th video. So this is 30, so it is that time. So what was the...
So, since Memory's not talking this video, for once, I know, right? So, I think I'm going to call the video Memory's a Mime. Can you just start with your hands?
Yes, I can. I mean...
I don't think that's what I was referring to. So, Memory and I have mentioned our goals about what we want to accomplish in 2020. I want to finish a Haid. I don't know if it's doable or not, but, it's always worth it. Normally, that's all I work on anyways is a Haid, unless there's like a small I want to work on or we're traveling. Memory wants to finish
Snow Queen
whenever we get the bead pack in. So, we want to know what your goal is for 2020.
So tell us your goal. What are they winning?
What are they winning?
I didn't speak. We thought this time that maybe since we had so much new stuff out, that we would do a PDF download from the store. So anything in our Etsy shop that you wish, if you were the winner. If you can't do PDF, we're happy to send you a hard copy. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But just put in there what your goal is or something that you want to accomplish for 2020. I guess that was just our Stitchy goal. We do other things than Stitch.
Yeah, well, I mean, our goal is to really get back on track with our health. The cruise kind of put a bump in the road. We gained weight, a little bit of weight. I gained 4, you gained, about 5, 6, something like that. Right. But, it is what it is. We've already lost the weight since we've been back, so that's a good accomplishment for us. But we'll probably gain it back again in about 20-something days. Unless
don't know how it is when it's cold and you don't want to go out and do your exercises because you just want to make coffee and sit on the couch and stitch. So really just forcing ourselves to be back into our better habits of making sure we're getting our walks in and
I told Memory I want to make sure we're hiking more this year because we only did.
We were so busy with,
One.
I think, getting the business up and running too, that we spent a lot of our weekends doing things like that. We're good to go.
We neglected
Almost
ourselves instead of putting forth. Well, I mean, the business isn't going to run if we're not here, so we need to make sure that we're here to run the business.
Yeah, it's important. It is what it is. But Happy New Year.
For sure.
We'll look forward to reading all of your comments. Thank you to all the new people who came to visit and subscribed. Haven't really been watching too much Floss. We've been catching up on a lot of people's whip parades and planned videos for 2020. We don't really do a lot of plans. My plans can be so quickly derailed with a new design that, gotta stitch that now.
And she stitches faster, so she normally stitches the designs.
I just really want to stitch stuff. I feel like we have so much stuff that, not so much a stitch from stash, because again, that's very difficult for me to track because personal stash and business stash is not necessarily separated. So if I have to buy something to stitch a model with, I mean, it's too hard for me to keep track of, and I don't enjoy it, so I don't do it.
Yeah. And we got plenty of things to.
I know.
You got 2 buckets of stuff to keep her busy through the year. Plus, I keep her busy, so. I stitch the small stuff. She stitches usually the bigger stuff. Unless there's something she absolutely wants to stitch, like the beauty and the beach.
Maybe I'll try to not buy anything until market stuff comes out.
There you go.
So like March.
Well, I already bought you something.
What'd you buy me?
I don't know. It should be here.
You bought me something? Really?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
I did it yesterday.
Oh, I forgot to bring my kitty cat shoes.
Oh, no.
Can we put in a picture?
No.
Yes, please.
No.
I got the best shoes for Christmas. Yeah, you can put in a picture of my stocking shoes and my shoes, please.
No.
Please.
Why don't you go get them?
Okay, I'm going to go get them because they're the best shoes in the
the
whole
less
world.
editing I have to do, the better.
Okay, let me go get them. Talk to the people.
Talk to the people. What am I supposed to talk to the people about? Her shoes. She harassed us, as in me and the kids, for, I don't know, 3 months about these shoes. She put them on the grocery list. She put them everywhere. She sent us messages throughout.
This is not them. This is the shoes that were in my stocking because my family is mean to me. This is the shoes. Are they not precious? I love them. I love them. I love them. Now I have kitty cat shoes for summer and kitty cat shoes for winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you happy now?
Yes. Okay. Okay, people.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good week, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.